Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new series. So I think you're probably familiar with those type of games. Because I asked you if you wanted me to make a line 2 or wait in line game. And that's basically what this game is. So you have like tiles for every player. When there is a new player joining, you will get added to the, as you can see, to the back of the row. You get money per half a second or a second, and you can cut in line. You can see I can just cut in line, and you get more money the like further you up. When you are here on the top one, you get basically a timer of like some seconds, like 30. I think it's mostly 30. And then when you win, there's like events happening. So in this game, this is called death row. So you basically get like sentenced to death in this game, which is like the reasons you get are pretty like ironically funny. It's like you called an Edmund Baconhead or something. It's just funny. But that's basically what happens here. There's other games where you wait in row to get admin, and then you are like admin, and you can like fling everyone, and yeah, that's the whole purpose of those games. And yeah, I asked you guys if you wanted me to make such a game myself, or like for you, like as a tutorial series. And this is exactly what we are going to do. So we are going to, it's basically just a few scripts, I think. It's just a few scripts that we need to do. So first of all, we are going to add just a script inside server script service. We're going to rename this to main server. I think it's just pretty much one script that we have to add, because this is mostly handling all of what we need. So let's get right into it. So we first of all need the players. So yeah, I still got the thing for this, but let's add a new folder and name this to tiles. Of course, I just forgot before we start, we have to actually create a tile, which is actually the, yeah. Um, so let's first of all create the same folder and replicate storage. And let's actually design a tile. So it's pretty easy to make one. It's basically just UI. So let's go in home. You can either like change them up, so you make like each one individually, or you just change the numbers. You can like give them colors or something. It's pretty much up to you. So we are going to create a part. And set this to, let me actually get a character. Setup, no, not setup character, I mean R6, it doesn't matter. Now we can see what fits well. I think 515 would be good, or 5.1,5. I think like this would be okay. You can of course, no, let me do 6. I think 6 is better. Yeah, this is better. So once you got the tile, you can name this to base. Yeah, we will make this invisible either way. So we're going to add a surface UI, and this should be displayed to top. And then we are going to add a frame, setting this to the size of 1, to get the whole thing. Or actually, let's get it to 0.8, 0.8. And then center it with the 0.5 in the position and the 0.5 in the anchor point. Like this. Or actually a 0.9 would be good. So then let me give this a UI corner of the opposite of 12, I think is okay. Yes, that's good. For my my chair is creaking. I don't know if you hear it, but I really need a new chair. It's so insane. Even when I have like noise canceling turned on, you still hear it because it's so. This chair is just like a lot of years old. But yeah, enough enough about my chair. So I'm going to make the where is it? The background transparency to 1, but I'm going to add a UI corner and not UI, I mean UI stroke. I'm basically going to set the width of this thickness to like 5. I'm going to make this white. You can also make it black, however you want. I'm just going to make this white. Also, we can make this to 1, transparency, so we can see how it looks. So this would be our tile, right? So then we want a text label in there. Or let's add a frame to center it accordingly. Or no, we don't need one. Let's add a text label. And this should be also directly in the middle of the frame. The size can be 1, 1. Because we can just set the size of the text. Let's go with the background transparency of 1. And then let's go to the text and just set this to 0. Then we can give it a font and just choose Freedogo. You can do text scaled and it will just look like this. Then of course you can change how this looks. So you maybe want to give it a like UI stroke or something and make the text like white or something. You can pretty much do whatever you want with this UI. I'm just going to make it look like this. And this is the tile number. And this is the tile. Or let's name this to 0, right? So you can of course change the numbers like the colors too. There's a lot of games that do it like the further you are up front, the more like red it gets. So like 1 would be very red, and 10 would be like orange, and 15 would be like green. It just depends. However you want to change it. I'm gonna just make it like this. So then we can move this tile into the tiles and replicated storage. Also make sure this is anchored. Or actually we don't want it there. So we first of all want the map. I'm just going to make a basic map, not like anything fancy. I'm just going to add a part, scale it a bit up, scale it down a bit, here and here. Just like some basic maps. So let me do like 50 by 0.2 by 50, like this, or maybe like 60. I think 60 is also okay. So then we got the basic thing. I'm gonna just make the floor to like, give me like the base plate texture maybe. Give me the base plate texture. Or let me actually get toolbox and switch for better base plate. Let me get a better base plate in there. So let me get a, let me see, what is this? Yeah, let me get those textures. Let me put them into the part. Yeah, this looks nice. So let's also apply a sky. I really like the sunless blue sky. I think it's very good. And then we have the basic map. So this is the basic map that we have, right? We can of course change the lighting a bit. I think I will just change the lighting a bit. Let me change this. We got, this was the wrong one. Delete this. The atmosphere, the bloom, the battlefield, and sun rays. Let me quickly open my other game where I have the lighting applied. And then I will show it to you so you can copy it. Let me just open it real quick. Then let me copy the lighting that I have. Let me paste it in. and that's it. So you can of course use your own lighting however you want. This is just mine. I think I will maybe like disable the blur, or no, I'm gonna keep the blur. Or let me disable the blur. So this is basically what I have. So I have the sky, which I just inserted. I have the blur, which is not relevant. Then a color correction with those settings. And then in the lighting itself, I got those settings. But actually, let me change this up, I think. Let me just get another lighting, because this lighting wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. So let me get, it should be in there though. Oh yeah, of course, I have to modify it. Sorry. So let me quickly get the settings over. So in the lighting, I'm gonna set the ambient to 200 and 160 and 225. Then the brightness to 2. The color shift bottom to, this can be 0, 0, 0. Then the top to kind of like a yellow color. This to 0.3. This to 0.25. I'm gonna do this to also like a purple color. It's all perfect, like personal preference though, so you can do whatever you like. Let me change this to 14. The latitude, let me do to 40. The fog, let me do to 200, 170, and it's 250. Let me change it to 2000. And yeah, I think this is good. Or actually, I think I liked the start better. So I got the textures. Let me get, yeah, I think it's fine like this. I'll just keep it like this. You don't have to make the perfect lighting. So now we can set the path of how you want it to be. So this should be how the path is going to look. So maybe you got your first tile here. So this would then be 1. And then you want to go in there and change the tile number also to 1. We maybe also want to rotate this. So then we can duplicate this and just move it like, let me change my movement to like 10 stats. Is this enough? Yeah, it's okay. So 10 stats, or maybe 20, so I don't have to move it twice. I'm gonna rename this to 2. Also, I will rename this to template, the one I don't use. Then let me move this in tiles. Then let me configure this. So 2, we can change the number here. So this could be 2. Then we want to duplicate this, move it across. Then we rename this to 3. And you get it. You get it. So just the same thing, right? This is basically how you set up the whole path. So guys, this is the course or map I have now done. You can of course design your own course. And there's just one important thing. So for you, game settings would be somewhere here. For me, it's here. And what you want to do is you want to go to places and then click on configure place and set the max players to how many tiles you have. Because of course, when there's not enough tiles for any player, it's going to give us errors. Okay, let me just say it. So yeah, just make sure you have enough of the tiles for every player. So then we can go ahead and get all of them into the folder. So we can just hit all of them in here. And now we can get to the scripting. So then we can do in the main server, we can do, first of all, we need a few services. But my plugin is going to autocomplete it, so I can just like do this, and it's going to autocomplete it. You of course have to write the services. Also, let me name the tiles to active tiles, to not make it confusing. So then let's get the local active tiles folder, which would be the workspace colon child active tiles. Then we would do local player tiles. This is essentially where we bind every tile to the player. So then we get local money per tick, which we can just keep it at 1. You can of course change this later. Then we need a new, like a few functions. So it would be spawn tile, tile number. Then we need local function remove last tile. Then we need local function move players up. So then we need local function move to tile player from a tile. Then we need, yeah, I think this was it. No, it wasn't. We need local function give money. Then we need local function unlock player movement. For the player. Not the player, just a player, please. Then copy, paste. And this would then be lock player movements. So then we need a few events. So we would do players dot player edit connect function player. You of course have to define players up here. Then we need to copy this, paste it, and do player removing. And this is essentially it, I think. So in the player edit, we can do all the stuff. For now, we also don't need any data saving. So this is very good because every round is like round based. But yeah. So we do player.character edit on connect function. And we are going to connect the character. In here, we are going to do local can move is equal to instance.new bool value. Then we do can move.parent is equal to the character. But before we do this, we want to do can move.name is equal to can move. And can move.value is equal to false. Then outside of here, we can do local num players is equal to players colon get players colon get players. And we want to number this, so with the hashtag before anything, it's going to give us a number of this. So then we do local tile number is equal to num players, I think. Let me think. Yes, this should be correct. So then the next thing we need to do is after the tile number, we do local tile is equal to spawn tile with the tile number. If tile, then we do player tiles, indexes with the player.useID is equal to tile. Then we do player dot character added again. We can connect this multiple times. Then we do character or wait for child. Humanoid root part dot c frame is equal to tile dot c frame. I think this was pretty much it. Yeah, I think. So this was it for the player added. Now we want to get ahead to the player removing, which is even shorter. So local tile is equal to player tiles with the player.useID. Then we do if tile, then tile on destroy. Then we do player tiles, player.useID equal to nil. And then we want to do move players up and remove last tile. Like this. So then we want to create a few more functions. So we of course need the spawn tile function. So let's do this next. So local tile is equal to tiles folder colon find first child toString tile number. Then we do if tile, then a local new tile is equal to tile colon clone. Then we do new tile.parent is equal to active tiles folder. Then we do new tile dot position. But actually we don't need to do it. So we just do return new tile. This is the whole function. Then we do remove last tile. So local last tile is equal to active tiles folder called find first child. Then we do toString, then hashtag players called get players +1. If last tile, then we do last tile colon destroy. Then we need the move players up too. Let's get to this next. So we would do for underscore every player in I pairs players on get players do local current tile is equal to player tiles. Index this with the player.useID. Then we do if current tile and toNumber current tile dot name is bigger than 1, then local new tile number is equal to toNumber current tile dot name -1. Then we do local new tile is equal to active tiles folder from find first child toString new tile number. Then we do player tiles player.useID is equal to new tile. Then we do move to tile. Oh Oh yeah, we need to do move the tile above here. Then we do move to tile, player, and the new tile. Like this. So then we do. Yeah, let's do the move to tile next. So we do local character is equal to player.character. And set a player here. Then we always have the character here. So then we do if character and character called find first child humanoid and character called find first child humanoid. Let me. Do we need the humanoid group file for this? Do we? I don't know. Let me think. Do we really need to get the humanoid group pod for this? I think so. Yeah, let's just get it. Then. So, or do we? Oh, let's just keep it. So then we do local humanoid is equal to character dot humanoid. Then we do local root pod is equal to character dot humanoid root pod. Then we do local can move equal to character from find first child. Oh, actually, we don't need to put the can move. No, we don't. We just do humanoid from move to tile.position plus, or not plus, just this. Then we do humanoid dot move to finished on wait. I think it should work like this. So then what do we do? Then let's do the lock and unlock player movement. They are pretty straightforward. So we do local character player dot character. We give default to player treat. We do if character and character from find first child can move. Then character dot can move dot value is equal to true. Then we copy the whole thing and just do false. This is pretty much all. So this was it for this. And we just need to give money. Just pretty much just, yeah, we can do spawn, give money here. And then we do, let's actually create some leader stats right now. So let's do local function create leader stats for the player. Then we do local leader stats equal to instance.new folder. Then we do leader stats dot parents is equal to player. Then we do leader stats dot name is equal to leader stats. Then we do local money equal to instance.new. Let's do a int value. Then we do money dot name is equal to money. We do money dot parent is equal to leaderstats. Then we do money dot value is equal to 0, like this. So then we can go down here, and in the player character edit, we just call create leaderstats player. So then we can go to give money and do while through do. We can do for underscore every player in pairs players dot players do local current tile is equal to player tiles and indexes with the player dot user ID. Then we do if current tile, then we get local distance from front is equal to 2 number current tile dot name. We do if distance from front, then local money to add is equal to money per tick times math dot just like this. This is just like I don't know what the exp means like written out, but it's basically like it just gets more and more quicker. So yeah. Then we do minus distance from front divided by 2. Then we do player.leaderstats dot money dot value plus equal to money to add. Like this. Then we can actually try this out. So let's play. Okay, it's loading. Okay, well, we are... Oh, it's not anchored. That's the problem. And I know why it lagged so much because we forgot to give a weight 0.5 here. We anchor this. We play again. Okay, the first tile is there. We are not getting placed on top of it. Okay, so let me give a let me get a thing called local tile offset height is equal to vector3 dot new 0,5,0. I think this would be okay. So then everywhere where we set the position, we just do this. I think like this, it's fine. Yeah, now we are on top of it. And let's get the rotation going. So the orientation, I mean. So then we do, we should close the toolbox. So then we would do character with orientation. C frame. Let me just get. I think it's orientation. It's equal to tile dot C frame dot orientation. I think like this. Orientation is the development of C frame. I think it's just orientation then. Let me see if it worked. It did. We need to make sure that this is like correct. So let's get this in the workspace. So we should be facing this way, right? So let's just do the orientation plus 90 then. Yeah, I think this is okay. Then we do the orientation plus vector 3 dot new. Then we do 90, 0, and 0. No, this wasn't it. Still not. No, we attempt this way. So it's gotta be the Y. No, we are. Like this. Okay, so let me just fix this. Okay, guys, so I found a solution, but we just have to change a simple thing. And this would be, let's just insert every single tile. I also realized I have 2 tiles that are named 10. This would be 14. And this is the original 10. Okay, this is fine. So we need to do one simple thing. Let's go to our rotate and do just 90 degrees. So we need to make sure that the front, so you can set the surface UI to the front, and it's here. But we want to make sure that it's there. So make sure you get it on top. And now this is turned, so you can go here and do rotation to 90, and now this is perfectly set. So just like this. So you want to do this for every single one. I'm gonna just do it for all those. Since we copied them, it shouldn't be a big hustle to change them. I'm gonna be back when I change them. Okay, I successfully changed them. And once you change them, you can just get them back to the folder in the replicated storage. Just get them back in there. Like this. So then we can go back there. And now that we have this set up, we can go back to the script. And essentially, I tried doing it with a vector 3 here. But we can just do let me see. Let me see. Okay, so we want to change this in 2 places. So the first one would be here. So we can delete this. And we can just do the root part, and then we can do dot cframe is equal to cframe dot new. Then we do root part. Or we just do, actually we want to revert this. Let's just connect the root part here. So Let me get this, paste it there. Then we do root_path.position, or .c_frame, basically this. And then we can do the same thing here. So root_path.c_frame is equal to cframe.new. And then we just do root_path.position, copy this. Then we do comma root_path.position plus tile.cframe.look vector. Then we just do root_path.position again. Or actually we don't. Just leave it like this. And we want to copy this line. Go up here. And we want to do the move tiles to, I think. And the move to tile. You just paste the same thing. I missed the T here. And now this should work. So when we hit play now, we are facing the line. One thing is we are currently like able to walk. So we want to fix this. So we want to go to the player edit. And we want to, yeah, we basically just want to lock the player movements for the player. But we still can't move. Why can't we move? That's the problem. Of course, we need a function that actually prohibits the moving. Okay, we can just do one simple thing. And we just do character.walk speed is equal to 0. And we do 16 here. Let's play. We still can't move. Why can't we move? Let me see. Log player movements. Okay, sweet. Didn't put it there. We can still move. Why can't we move? So let's see. Player, the walk speed. Where's the walk speed? Oh, is it in the humanoid? It's in the humanoid, isn't it? Yeah, it's in the humanoid. Sorry. So log player movements. We do character dot humanoid dot walk speed. And now it should work. We can still move. Why can't we move? Humanoid walk speed is still 16. We are calling this. Or player dot character edit call wait. Now it should work. Now we are here. Okay, so let me fix this up. Okay, so we can just paste this in here, I think. And now it should work. Yeah, we can't move. We can't move. That's pretty good. Let's see, our money is also going up. But we should get more money. So let's see. With the... Let's give this a ×2. Oh, we just get... Yeah, right. We just get 0. So let's get the minus here. Again. like, let's get a, how do I write this? To write it like this? How do I write this upper thing? Oh, like this, okay. So this by 1.2, and then or 1.1 times hashtag players on get players. Did I miss a bracket? Yeah, I did. Okay, let's see now. And now we are getting more money. This is more like the liking I have. So let's try this out with 2 players. So we're going to do the whole UI in the next episode, but let's just try it with 2 players. So let's go to, so you should have a test window here, or here anywhere, like test. And then you can start a local server. I just have to do it like there. Now it's opening the Roblox. 2 instances, just give it a second. Okay, just opened 1 and 2. And as you can see, they are in the 1 and 2. And if I leave with this player now, so let me move the second player into. Let me close the outputs, the Explorer. So once I leave with this player, we should go up, I think. Okay, we don't. It's indexing null position. So let's check in this. It's in the line 45. Oh, because the tile gets destroyed. Of course, we don't want to do this. Sorry, that was my bad. So when the player is leaving, we don't want to destroy the tile because of course we need to put it like we are removing it here. So why are we removing it like beforehand? So let's see. We get the first player. Okay, we just have 1 player. No, I want 2 players. I want 2 players, please. No, I got 2 players. Okay, fine. Let me close all those stuff. Okay, let me move this here. Then let me leave with this player. Let me change this to like this view. Okay, now we are on the 1, so we gotta leave. So let me change this. Let me leave. And now we should move. Well, he's not. But the tower isn't getting destroyed. So yeah, let me see. So move players up. For every player, the current tile is this. Let's create a new tile. Then we move to the new tile. Okay, I think we are going to fix this in the next episode because honestly, this is taking way too long right now. But yeah, we also can delete the thing here. But as you can see, this is the progress we made today. So we can stand there. We can have multiple players lining up. We get the money. In the next episode, we're going to fix the moving, and we're going to add the UI. And then we are just fixing stuff. I think this is going to have a max of 6 episodes with all the dev products and stuff. So this is going to be a pretty quick series. As always, thank you for watching this very long video, and see you in the next part.